Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Number 26, making his MLB home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the highly touted prospect put on a show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Nasim Nunez will hit next.
Nasim Nunez.
2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. Slade slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Ooh. Straighten him up a little bit. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. The Braves would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Abrams wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Slade, the base runner at first with 1 out. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
Another move to first, and he's back again. Almost got him. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. This is Braves baseball on the show South.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Slade, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. The Braves hitless so far in the game.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. Braves strand one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cesar Prieto digging in for the Nationals. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Rolled over to third. Slade. Long throw to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Nassim. Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Harris over at first with one away. In the dirt, throws to second. And now a man into scoring position.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, DJ Abrams.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in,
the
Slade.
third baseman, number 26.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Into center. Hassel really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Slade had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Number 26, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First and second, one out. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Twin up to hit.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Slade digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Runner around third. Relay throw. The tag out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
In half up to hit.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer.
Hold up.
Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Abrams. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Slade in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Lee has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, but they're up 3-2. Man at first, one away.
The third baseman, number 26.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ian Happ now at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The Braves trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 5 and the Twins 2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. So 2 down, Walker Jenkins. The next twin up to hit.
Walker Jenkins.
That's to third. Slade. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. One down. Slade, the next to hit.
26.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Slade had a good day at the office.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Back at Target Field, now in for the Braves, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. The Braves could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. 0-1.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, dude. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And misses inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The kick, the 3-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in to third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Slade steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the Braves. And they trail it 4-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 26.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Dominguez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Atlanta. They trail at 5-2. So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy
as they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Slade stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Slade with a less than great game in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. Now the third baseman, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1 now. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So up next, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
The left fielder, number 33, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Two on, two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Tag, but he's in there.
So frustrated to not get any outs on that play. Good job of cutting off the bad throw from the outfield, but nothing to show for it. Plus the run scored.
The batter, the third baseman, number 26.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away and the strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
One down.
Now batting,
And
the
here
third
is
baseman, number
Slade.
26.
0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Here.
Oh-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And there's the
That's
ball.
it, ball.
Ian Happ on deck for Atlanta. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian
Go ahead run on base. Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Slade
big
back
throw.
in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Back over to first, and he's back again.
Hey.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Ball
There's
inside.
the ball. Throw to
Oh,
second.
he's safe.
Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake right there. You're already in scoring position, and you're the potential go-ahead run. Unless you're standing up as you get to third base, you should not be going anywhere.
First and second, one out. Slade getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with one gone here in extra innings. Comes up empty.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Slade had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Number 26, looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So bases all loaded up. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
All loaded up here in game one of this three-game set. Here's a high chopper. Slade. To first, they limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. Braves on top, 1-1. Slade digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Tied up here in the early going. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. One down. Next to hit, Edwin Arroyo. The Braves looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single that was placed
Up
perfectly.
next for the Reds.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Back here at Great American
Leading off for
Ballpark.
Atlanta,
So now to the
third
plate
baseman,
for
number
Atlanta.
26.
Slade. That's to third. Hayes.
Move it!
Throws to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
One out. Runner at second. So here's Robert now.
Louis.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Chopped left side. Slade. Over to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, the left fielder, number 33.
We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th. Now in for the
third
Braves.
baseman,
Slade.
number 26.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out towards right center field. One down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Robert.
Man on second, 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Abbott coming home. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 6 and the Braves 4. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Slade steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hey, that ball was hit.
Seems like he got
Good job.
exactly
Split
what
up.
he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. One down. Here's the third baseman, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
That's a ball.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ground ball.
Come on, get there, get there.
Slings to first in time.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Hey!
That's to third. Arroyo whips it across, and that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0.
The batter, the third baseman, number 26.
And a big swing and a miss. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Now in for the Braves, Slade.
Number
0 for 3 in this one. Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center field. Cho on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Number 26 getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Slade stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. That one found hard the other way. One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
The Braves with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Mauricio Dubon on deck for Atlanta. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. This ball's chopped to the ground. The throw to second is offline. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Mauricio Dubon now at the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
All loaded up. Now batting Alex Verdugo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Arrives over to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Zach McKinstry stands in for the Phillies. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that's the inning. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Slade digs in, reigning Cy Young winner on the mound. No doubt these hitters know who they're dealing with today.
Yeah, and you can't just try to survive. You've got to find a way to be aggressive without getting greedy.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the fourth, All tied 1-1. One down. Kerry Carpenter stands in for the Phillies.
Number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Throws to first. That's it out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The batter, the third baseman, number 26.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Next offering is fouled back. Garcia, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That just misses. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. One out. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Slade in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
One down. Phillies down a run. That's the third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Slade didn't have a great day at the dish, but saved the game for them with a terrific defensive effort.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Now the third baseman, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Slade getting to start at third, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kelly takes it in for the out. One away.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Man at first, one away.
The third baseman, number 26.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers. And
oh, he gloves it.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Slade locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
And that one fouled off. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Phillies fans want a strikeout.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
You're out.
6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 3-2. This is Braves. First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. He'll score. The Phillies take the lead. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Number 26 locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Out of here. And this game is tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Now in for the Braves, Slade. He's already homered here in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out towards right center field. Settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt.
Slade with some solid production in the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
First and second, 2 outs. Slade getting ready to hit. That's too low. Ball 1. Slade matched a homer in his last game. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. No outs. Runner on second.
Baseman, number 26.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Base hit, left center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Here comes Murphy, and he touches home. And they lead by 2.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Now a quick throw to first. Slade back on a dive. And a base hit into right. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Get out, slide.
Tag, but he's in there. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a pop-up. Arrives, gets under it, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 30, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Alex Verdugo. Slade, the runner at third. Abrams at second with 1 away. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to